Hello guys, welcome to my channel La Lupa Investigates, and in this video we're going to talk about the Jetsons. First of all, I was never a fan of the Jetsons or Star Wars or Star Trek. Was never a fan of things in space. Um, but I'm very intrigued by some of the things that the Jetsons have, and that's what I want to show you today. So George J. Jetson is the dad of teenage daughter Judy and son Elroy and husband of Jane Jetson. And there were some pretty cool things they had on the show. For example, they had video calls, robotic vacuums, tablet computers, robotic house help. So this show came out 1962. Okay, they didn't have a lot of these things back then. So the creator of this show, I mean, they thought like futuristic, and a lot of the things that they had on the show came about. You know, we have all these things, and for example, they had Rosie the robot maid, and now we have a lot of robots. Amazon has robots, and um, uh, factories, restaurants, even in our own households. We have robots. So hopefully it doesn't get too saturated though, because I mean we're lazy as it is. Imagine more robots, like an iRobot, Will Smith. I don't remember his character name, but um his mom in the movie, if I'm not mistaken, it was his grandma or his mom or his aunt. She had a robot helper, you know, like Rosie to the Jetsons, and the robot helped her in in everything, and she didn't like that, because she's old school. She wants to do she wants to do everything herself. So um it's nice, for to get help, but at that age, um you still, you're still walking and everything. You got your senses and everything. You want to, you know, wash dishes or clean your house or whatever. Yeah, you would like some help, but you can still, do for yourself. You want to be active. And but anyways, hopefully it doesn't get too saturated like iRobot, and machines turn on us, and you know, uh, that's something that they are talking about doing, but I don't know if we're gonna see that in our lifetime, and hopefully that does not happen. But anyways, so then there's the flying car. We have flying cars, and that's something that I've thought about, and I don't know, maybe you guys thought about too. Like I don't know if that we're gonna see that in our lifetime. Maybe your kids, your grandkids will see it. Um, but now, like, right, like, the way I think about it is, um, there'll probably be a lot of flying cars, and I don't see that happening. It might happen, but I don't see that happening because, I mean, we have accidents ourselves. We drive and land, and there's accidents. Imagine flying a bunch of cars in the air. You know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go through some safety rules and laws and things like that. You have to, do a flying test and a written test, just like we do now, like the driving written test and the driving test. Then you get your license. I'm pretty sure something like that's gonna happen. Um, but I just don't see that happening in our lifetime. Maybe in your kids, your grandkids' lifetimes. But I just think that's gonna be very dangerous. And then the smartwatch. I remember the first time I saw the smartwatch was in 2019, in a commercial. I think it was that year, um, January 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I saw the very first commercial when it came out, and I was amazed. And it brought me back to Inspector Gadget and this show, The Jetsons. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I could not believe it that the smartwatch came out. But you know what? I learned today that The first smartwatch came out in 1999, and the name is Samsung SPH-WP10, and the talk time was around 90 minutes. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I didn't not know about this, because I remember when I was young, my dad had a beeper, and so people in 1999, excuse me, people in 1999 that had this watch, maybe they were like really rich people. I'm not that could afford this. I imagine this watch was pretty expensive. So then that's that, and then drones. Elroy, he was flying a drone in one of the episodes, and we have a bunch of drones. I have a drone. I just got it. I haven't learned how to use it, so I would like to capture some good quality, some good video, um, up in the air, looking down. So that's why I got it, but I haven't tried tried driving the drone yet. And the holograms, they had holograms in the show back in 1962, and but they didn't in the show. I mean, they had it, but they didn't have it back in that time, not that I know of. But as you can see here on the right, um, Michael Jackson. I think this was at a concert, and if I'm not mistaken, the iPhone can do that, can project the hologram. So they didn't have that back in 1962, but we have that now. Um, Also about holograms, there's some things um, that has happened. Some things in the skies and things like that in China and things um, that that could possibly be holograms. You know, it's just an opinion. So then they had 3D printing too in the show. Like as you can see here, all the family and sitting down on the dining table, and they had options like fried chicken, pizza, hamburger, desserts, chocolate, and it says here, this information I got from Wikipedia.org, um, and also Wikipedia.org, and also this website here, emergingedtech.com, and the writer is Kelly Walsh. And so if you want to check that out. Okay, so here it says NASA astronauts can now 3D print pieces in space. Um, I don't believe everything NASA says, but let's see if this is true about the pizza 3D printing. So as you can see here, it says 3D printer for pizza, 3D printing pizza in NASA. Okay, let's check out this video here. So they have ingredients in the machine, and then it 3D prints a pizza. You still have to put it in the oven though. So people trying it out. Looks like they like it. So that's pretty amazing. So then there's that, you guys, and then the pill cam. Um, so they had this idea like back in those days, and that didn't exist. But now, but now they even came out. It's like they copycat the Jetsons. It says pill cam, this image right here, this guy, he's about to swallow the pill with the camera inside, and it's pretty small, 1.2 inches. The capsule has batteries, a microchip, transmitter antenna, camera lens, LED lights, and the doctor could see, your stomach, your colon, intestines. So that's pretty advanced, you guys. And and they copied the name from the Jetsons. And then there's the jetpack. Elroy, he was flying in the show a jetpack. And I did find that in 1961 they did have a jetpack, but it didn't run for a long period of time. It was just like a few, maybe like a minute or less. But now in these days, the jetpack can go for a little bit longer than that. I don't know how long, but it can go longer than in 1961. The ones from back then. Then so as you can see um George's wife looking at a flat screen. Looks like she's about to do exercise. And back in that time in 1962, let me see. They had this was the television back in that time. It was a box. I remember my grandma, she used to have one of these. Pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. And now, we have flat screens. So there's one of the jetpacks that I found online on Google. Yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it that I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time.